Greetings and hello hellish people. We need to talk. This video was made solely for one purpose. To make this clear, as we all know, misinformation had been spreading around like wildfire, and yet you guys don't even know it yet. So please watch the full video before writing anything in the comments. For starters, yesterday night, the server got raided. One person joined called 67 June, I think. They started sending porn in that shit. One of my good friends, Lacey, who is a well-known Ars Goetia in the server, was the only one online at the time, so she banned the raider. Then their alt accounts joined, and Lacey kept banning the accounts. When Vox, another good friend of mine and the previous co-owner, woke up, Soul was being extremely unreasonable in the Deadly Sins chat, saying things like, "Oh my god, guys, we need to be more active when things like this happen," despite her also being asleep. Like, okay, we were all asleep as well. She also went to the Overlord chat and told Lacey, "The next time you want to ban somebody, ask a higher-up or a deadly sin," which is unbelievable since they were literally a raider. And the other day, a J4J person sent a slur in the music chat, with only me, Pendleton, and Vox being the only ones there. And when Vox banned them, Gunsley said that's okay. You did good, which meant Ars Goetia are allowed to ban members. Correct? Well, apparently not according to Soul. Basically, Soul just completely fucking crashing out with her BF8er, including them saying death threats. Soul said that you have to listen to me since I'm a higher role, deadly sin. Meanwhile, Vox was simply stating her opinion, while Soul and her BF continued insulting her and throwing accusations. Not to mention the fact her BF started saying brain-rotted shit like tung saw her, burr patapim, and saying how she's brain dead when he's the one saying brain rot. A few hours of silence came since Vox was at school, but they started insulting her again, worse this time, and she went to Gunsley to complain about them, telling her to make them stop. But Gunsley said that she has her own real-life issues, which seemed really bitchy, but after a bit Gunsley went to the mod chat and we all thought she was finally getting some sense in her head, but instead she threw a temper tantrum. For short, guilt-tripping us saying, "Oh my head, I failed my exams. And I need to study, blah, blah, blah." And that's the moment where Nadia got mad because Gunsley went offline. And so Nadia said she was going to leave the server, in which Atre replied saying that, "Oh, it's going to be so fucking funny laughing at your pathetic ass or whatever." And so she told Atre to get an autism diagnosis. And Atre replied, "Consider killing yourself." So Nadia got really mad and didn't hold back anymore. No way she was going to let someone just tell her death threats. So she insulted him back, telling him to also KHS. Now, here comes the interesting part. Most staff members left the server, and so Gunsley wanted to talk it out. We made a server for it and went in call. Gunsley never actually did do anything, just said the same things over and over. It could have been fixed if it weren't for the heavy guilt tripping. You have our staff members genuinely falling for it. And further in the video, I'll explain how it really is guilt-tripping if you're also falling for it. Besides that, Vox spoke everything she had to say, and we had to mute Gunsley since nobody was understanding anything. It was safe to say that the call made things worse. After Gunsley had enough and left the call, she dumbed me saying not to call out on her for dumbing me, instantly starting with the "put yourself in my shoes" trick. She also states that she chose someone she met a month ago over her own sister, which, by the way, was the bare minimum. Considering the situation, I'll ignore the messages that don't add anything onto the matter, but I'll keep it on the screen. So now, here's the crash out, but get this. She says it herself. That she wasn't there. She never is. For those of you who think it's because of studies and all, it's been that way since the start of the server. Sure, I do believe her, but come on. I state that I can barely catch a blink of rest while still being active here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to gain anyone's sympathy. I could care less, actually. But I'm saying that if I can do it, she can too. The whole Vox telling Gunsley to kill herself was unfair. Yes, I stand by that. Although considering that Soul and her boyfriend did the same yet, if it weren't for this argument, nothing would have happened to them. So I explain all the death threats Vox got. Considering every day there's a new problem in the server, and she's the one who handles it. But now, Gunsley tries making things right. In reality, she's not supposed to be telling me this. I was not upset at her. I was upset at the fact she didn't listen to me when I said to add mod rules so we would know when to ban or kick or time out. She's supposed to apologize to the entire mod team, which she did eventually. but it was too late since everyone had already left. I specifically said that there's no saving it now. What's done is done. She also kept saying we were shit-talking her behind her back, but in reality nobody did. We aren't assholes to do it. We said it to her face. So now she realized her plan wasn't working, and here comes her other face. I'll let you read for this one. As the guilt-tripping continued, I got fed up and finally asked name one time. And what a surprise. She ended the conversation right then and there. I thought that was the end of it until an overlord called Velvet suddenly betrayed us. And need I remind you, she was with us the whole time, shit-talking Soul and Gunsley. I have never seen anyone more two-faced than her. She proceeds to go in chat and rat on us when the situation was dropped. Even when I said my farewell message, I didn't talk about the fight. I'm not that pathetic to drag it on and desperate for attention, so we confront Velvet and all of a sudden she's sorry? Are we serious? Vox spent 2 days working on her server just so she can bring down our reputation? Talk about ungratefulness. We confronted her to make things right since a simple sorry will not fix anything. She doesn't do shit and makes the matter bigger than it has to be. Dragging on the topic since she wasn't included when we were in the argument. Her excuse? You guys didn't give me an explanation. I specifically told her to wait for this video, but of course she doesn't. And that's on her. And oh look, she blocked me. Such a shock. People in chat glaze her per usual without knowing shit, but I couldn't care less. Same with Gunsley, who kept dragging on the topic while spreading misinformation. Bitch, please. Enough. They can't handle the truth. Oh, and Soul messages me out of nowhere. Says some homophobic bullshit and slurs once more before blocking me. Calling us the sensitive ones when she was the one who reached out to me and didn't even wait for a response back because she's just that much of a coward. And to end this pointless argument once and for all, don't attack anyone mentioned in the video, nor should you attack Gunsley. This video was made to show what really happened. Dragging it would only make things worse. That's all I have to say for now. Stay tuned in case anything happens more. Goodbye, lads.